One thing we're honestly still trying to decide on in terms of like what best in class looks like is how many layers to put into the hierarchy. I think most of it revolves around account assignment. A classic example here would be you might have 3 Dave's Tacos. Those are all part of the like Dave's Taco concept. And then you might have 3 Dave's Burgers. Those are all part of the Dave's Burgers, but these are all part of like Dave's restaurant group, essentially. If you are going to actually assign a different rep to those 2 concepts, then you would need to have the individual 6 locations mapped, the 2 different concepts that live within the hospitality group, and then the grandparent hospitality group. I very rarely see that. I almost always see customers assign out accounts at the grandparent level. So I think a mistake that people often make is overcomplicating their hierarchy by trying to have an almost infinite number of layers. You get the 80-20 value by just making sure you have the top level group and you're assigning accounts out correctly, and then providing all the location level data for the rep to understand and go deep on their top level group. That's 80% of the value for 20% of the work. It's just local business data. Like if you have Dave's Tacos and Grill versus Dave's Tacos, it might be labeled one way in your CRM, one way in Google, one way in Yelp, one way in all your third-party data sets. And you're trying to understand, are these actually like 6 different locations that make this like a multi-loc account? Or is it just, these are all the same location? There's so many edge cases that go wrong when you try to handle deduping, and then like deduping and hierarchies end up being linked, because if they're not duplicates,